Well, salutations, my lovely humans, and welcome back. It's finally complete. Stranger Hall is built and done. It's now in the gallery. It took a lot longer than I thought it would do. I actually ended up doing the garden off camera in the end because just this bit alone was taking like over 10 hours of recording, so I didn't think you guys would watch it there for like 10 hours watching build, and that was with all the editing and stuff like that, so I had to be a lot more harsher to try and get it into under an hour of footage, but there we go. As you can see, I've also done the exterior of it as well, so we've got like the extra buildings that be surrounding Strangers Hall, which is St Mary's Church, and the Madden Market Theatre, which is on the left of the building, which actually then joins on to Strangers Hall. Like I said, it's a really nice quirky little building, so it'll be in the gallery if you want to download it, explore it, add to it. I didn't go too heavy on some of the furnishing because after a while it does start getting a bit laggy, so I wanted to make sure it's playable for everybody. But yes, oh my god, the platforms, that's what was giving me the most issues, because the Undercroft isn't actually a basement level, it is a ground level. So, yep, bit of a nightmare, but there we go, it is done. Enjoy it, and I will do a little intro thing for the walkthrough at the end of the video. Enjoy the build. Right, so here we are at the entrance of Stranger's Hall, crossing the road. I added a few cars in here just to add a bit more, I don't know, realism, a bit more detail. Here we have the outside display rooms. As you can see there, we have the little dragon in there, which is still using the Lord Mayor's procession to this day, in fact, actually. Just another display room for the exterior, which does look really nice when they do the Halloween and Christmas displays in there. Of course, it's Christmas related. And another exterior display window there. That's just looking down the rest of St Benedict Street. Try and get my camera in a little bit of zoomy angle here. Bear with me on the cameras. It's been a while since I've had to go in first person mode, so we'll see how it goes. Oh, person said hello. Yep. So here we come through into the courtyard. Quite an iconic picture. Most people who see this will instantly know it's Stranger's Hall if you ask any kind of Norwichite. Or anybody that works here. I think it's kind of an iconic kind of image picture. Yep, so just a little bit of detailing the 4 plant pots there, and then this long window there that looks into the little hallway there that goes into the kitchen. A little alcove, across the courtyard into the public toilets, visitor toilets, that's the word I'm looking for. Into the visitor toilet, nothing fancy. Again, probably a bit more detailed in the actual real life, but again, trying to cut down on the lag and that kind of thing when you gameplay and that kind of stuff. So nothing major there. And then back out into the courtyard and up to the main stairs. Oh, there we go. Hold on, there we go. eventually got the main stairs, and then through to the main entrance into the Great Hall. Very high ceilings here as well. Again, you can't obviously achieve this in the actual game, so we do have to use a bit of imagination here. And as you know, I don't use custom content or any mods, so it's playable for everybody, including people on console. That's just how I like to do it. I like to use imagination like we do, like we used to back in the day. So we've got the nice bay window there that overlooks onto the courtyard, which we will go out and have a look at more towards the end of the video. We'll go across the main hall now, and then we will head into the parlour. As you can see, I have decorated as they would do for Christmas, because, well, it's getting a bit autumn now, and I'm in a bit of a Christmas spirit, so yeah. So through the door into the parlour. So again, not as much detail as I'd like, but again, just trying to make it playable. And for some reason, I've got Sims in there at the moment which keep nicking things. So if there's something that's like gone missing, that'd be why. If you pick up on that in this video anyway. But I have uploaded to the gallery, so I will have everything in there before any Sims go on the nicking. Yep, so then we've got these other little stairs here which actually go to a dead end, and that does make sense when we go up the stairs. You'll see why. I always thought that was very bizarre when I first come across that. And then we'll go through to the other door to the right of us, which is actually, hold on, where am I? There I am. Here I am. There's the door. Forget my own build sometimes, honestly. Yep, so here we go. This is the 112-year-old toilet seat. Apparently it's just turned 112. You can Google that as well if you like. Bit of history on that, why not? Going through to the parlour, and we'll go for up some more little stairs, which goes into the toy room exhibition. So again, I've actually minimised these little doll houses and raised them up to create the little doll exhibition house that they have there. It's just a bit of fun, why not? Hey, my teddy bear is missing. Someone stole my teddy bear, really? Okay. Yeah, so yeah, they have a really nice little doll collection there and all the kind of Victorian toys and stuff they would have used back in the day. So again, when you play with this lot, you will need to have the BB Move Objects cheat on. Otherwise you always have things randomly floating. Or, I mean, maybe you want things randomly floating, who knows. Anyway, through the archway here, and down some little steps, and that'll take us into the morning room, which is just here. Ooh, steps. Trip over the steps, why don't we? It's this little morning room here. So again, it's actually not a very big room. It's just like a little, dressing room, which I guess ladies would have used. Yep, and then we'll go through to the other room, which is the Victorian dining room. Again, it's got some nice grandeur all set out and that kind of thing. Would have been a vase, and again, my vase has been pinched. What is it with the Sims pinching stuff at the moment? I think, I don't know. Yep, so if you see the little black things on the chairs and that, they actually use pine cones to keep people off. obviously that actually does work in The Sims. I've playtested this as well, and it does actually work. So that there is just a little bit of history about the building. So I've just had to use one of the Hempford on Bagley signs there to kind of, you know, use your imagination again. So here we walk into the night nursery. So again, I've done the best I can with this because again, I don't use any cheats and stuff. So always have to use our imagination for the crib. And then we'll walk through, and that will take us into the Victorian sitting room. I actually really like this room. I did spend a bit of time putting a bit more detail into this, and here I used a keyboard with a desk and just moved objects into to give that kind of pianoforte type-esque feel. So I think that turned out pretty well, actually. I was quite pleased with that, in all honesty. Yep, again, nice Victorian wallpaper there. And here we just come out onto the Victorian landing. So those stairs there you now see, they actually go into another storeroom. So this is what I mean by like everything's kind of like on different levels, yet you're on the same level, if that makes sense. Really, really odd, but you know, it works. So again, that's the door that then goes into the back of the toy room. So again, there's another little storeroom there. Well, at least I believe it is. I've never actually been through that door because obviously I don't work here, so you know, I just have to use the imagination and pretend that's where it goes. So we come down the stairs, and yep, so this is the little courtyard where all your staff would park. So again, I've just upscaled some toy cars and found some debug cars, and just, you know, we've got some staff working there. It is set to a museum lot, but I guess you could have it set to a residential if you wanted to, and you know, have a little play around and make a very quirky kind of house. And then we come through the little hallway there and into the kitchen. So again, I just spent a bit of time in this. I know we didn't see this in the actual build bit because again, like I said, the video was taking a long time. So I thought just to kind of move things around a little bit, you know, speed up a bit, I decided not to record all of it because it was just taking so long, which I wasn't expecting it to do. So again, we just come into the rooms, which is those display windows we saw from outside. So this is how you get into them, that kind of thing. And also they're interlocked, so again, you wouldn't need to really come in here, but I'm guaranteed a Sim's going to probably come in here at some point and they'll pinch something out the window displays. No, my luck. I wish there was a way we could actually like lock the doors without, if we don't actually own the lock. There might be a way of doing it. I haven't actually tried that, but I might have to try that. So yes, we go through the kitchen again, back out onto the other hallway for another little quirky door. See all these little twists and turns, so you have to give me a little camera angle so we end up clipping through doors and that kind of thing. And we go through here into the coach room, and move my camera up, there we go. So again, as you can see, I've upscaled the toys to kind of symbolise the horses and where they've got the 3 carriages as well. So again, the beautiful carriages. Gutted I can't, you know, kind of display that in the build, but unfortunately, you know, limitations of the game, so imagination, use. And then here we come into the, I call it the transport room, which is the kind of transport they would have used back then. And they've even got like an old Punch and Judy around the corner. There we go, here it is. So they've used the kids play Punch and Judy just to kind of indicate that. Swing around a bit. And we have the TV which they have, which has all the history of the build. So you can sit there, watch the video. Love a bit of old school TV. Who doesn't? A bit of retro. Just have a quick look at the kitchen. So again, you can see those little black things there that I use to indicate the pine cones that they use to keep people from sitting on things. It's like a very public exhibition way, I guess you can kind of say. So nothing's like kind of cornered off or anything. You can literally walk around everything, else you just don't touch. For me, in a museum, I want to touch everything, so I do have to remember not to touch things. So yes, this is the undercroft. So you're not actually in a basement. This is actually ground level, but because we go up quite a way to get actually to the door, it feels like you're in a basement, but you're not. You're actually on ground level, or street level, I guess you would call it. Very weird. So yep, so we come out of the undercroft and again down another little hallway. Well, I was going to say hallway, little corridor, very pokey, very cold. Bit, in a way, if you've ever been there, bit creepy in fact. So this is that door. So again, because I can't lock the doors, of course we've got Sims using it, but there we go. There was a problem with those stairs, the main stairs, for some reason. Sometimes they'd work, Sims would walk up it, and sometimes they wouldn't, and they'd come through this door. I've playtested numerous times, that still keeps happening. I'm not too sure why, so luckily they can get in and out that door there, so it just means a longer way for them to walk around. So again, these are just like storerooms down here, nothing fancy. Yeah, that was room 17, yeah. Creepy room 17 if you've ever been there before. And we'll go back through and we'll go up the stairs through the undercroft again. Get my camera angle, just clip through a wall. Like I said, because it's so pokey, my camera angle is going to be everywhere. But yeah, so back up and we'll come back through to the Great Hall. And this is where you've got your main desk there. So they've got a little bit of magazines you can buy and kind of toys and all that kind of visitor stuff that you want to have when you walk around a museum. And hey, my wall's not been painted, right? Fine. So there we go. This is the main stairs again, which you've seen, which I was explaining about the little bug there. We can walk upstairs, but you can't walk upstairs. And I guess it might just depend on your sim, how lazy they are. Who knows? So this is the staff room office. So again, there is another door through there, which again leads out onto another back office. But I thought it's not really needed for the kind of in-game play, so I'll just keep it simple and stick it to the one office room for now. And then we've got the staff kitchen just through here. So again, nothing major, you know, just simple staff kitchen, microwave, fridge, that kind of thing. Everything you need. Shame we can't actually open a museum and kind of run it as a museum. That'd be pretty cool. Just saying. Why can't Sims do a pack like that? Yep, and here we just have like another little office room there for them. I didn't put a computer in here because we all know the bug of when you put a computer, Sims always go straight to it. So purposely did not put a computer in this build because it's so annoying when they do that. Yep, and then up the main stairs here. And then get my camera angles again, and into, I believe this is called the oak room. I think, yep, I believe so. I think I've got that right. If not, I might have got it wrong again. You know, I don't work here. I just really like the build and just wanted to build it. And then, yep, so again, just a little bit of detailing back through again. I even included the nice little tablecloth there. Tablecloth? Wall hanging, not a tablecloth. Get it right. Up the stairs into another little storeroom here. And for some reason my camera's gone really quick. Why have I gone quick? I have no idea. Yep, and it's into the nice little storeroom. Me and another person, we call this Carl's room. And as you probably just saw there, I've left the milk jug again. No one's going to get that apart from me and this other person, but it's there for her, so she will know who she is. So, purposely for her. And we'll just go through the hallway. So I believe this is where the band, like if you had like panpipes and that kind of thing, they would play here whilst you're having your nice big elaborate dinner. Again, I'm not a history point, I just like the building, just wanted to build. So this is where those dead end stairs lead up to. I always found that a bit bizarre. And then you overlook, so I'm guessing they might have been the original stairs, main stairs, I'm not too sure. And there's like another little pokey thing, I'm not sure what that used to be, but it's there, I included it because it's there on the actual real build. And here we come into Lady Payne's room. I'm going to say, I'm really hoping I got that wrong. I want to say Lady Anne, but it's not, it's Lady Payne's room. So again, nice big 4-poster bed, a little bit of detailing, nothing too major because again, lag and all that kind of thing. But yeah. And then go through, and this is again just another little toy room, storeroom, that kind of thing. And we'll come back through. Yeah, very hard to get the cameras sometimes. As you probably saw, there was like a nice little hallway that leads out into the roofing. So that is like another little secret, I guess, in a way, where they found a bunch of stuff a couple of years back, which they didn't know was there. So again, this building still produces secrets. So here we go into the oak bedroom. And again, that does overlook at the courtyard. Again, a little fireplace. Not sure where that door leads to. I'm very curious. I might actually have to ask the staff where that goes to. It could just be a dead end door. Again, we'll just go through down to some more stairs. And then that will take us up to another oak room. Hold on, I'm going to find stairs. So normally you would actually just go kind of up a few stairs and round a corner. But again, because of the limitations of the build, I've actually had to build this on another level. So I have still got this room, but it's downstairs. I've completely blacked it out because obviously it's not really a playable room. Because I just couldn't get the stairs to work, so I had to do it on a whole other level, which is a shame. But again, it's just the limitations of the build. It wouldn't let me put any more platforms on or put stairs onto the platforms. I tried so many times, it just wouldn't let it do it. But again, this is a really, really nice room. Very hot in the summer, may I add. But again, did a bit of detailing, try and keep it, important for their business meetings and that kind of thing. And we come back down those stairs again. Oh, got a ghost. See, this place, sticking to its name, is a haunted build. Has got the haunted lot trait on it. And we just come here into the music room. So yeah, now this is the only room which actually has rope around it. So, you can't go fiddling the ivories. But yeah, so again, got all the nice wallpaper in there as well. Try and keep it as aesthetic as I possibly can with the limitations of the game. And we'll just go across into the I'm going to say the ladies' room. I always call it the Jordan room or the blue room. staff probably have specific names for these rooms, but I kind of make up my own sometimes. And we just go through into another little officey type thing, where they have all the kind of artifacts and that kind of stuff they keep, for their displays and stuff that they want to put out whenever they want to. Or keep things in storage, the things that they find, like fans and umbrellas and dressers and that kind of thing. And we'll just come back through, and we'll just go back through to the main hall. Oh, that's a creepy painting. Yes, that painting there actually changes with the paranormal pack that came out, something like that. Anyway, yeah. So that was actually quite pretty when I placed it, and now obviously it's gone creepy now that we're in live mode. So there we go. Well, yeah. So back through to the into the Great Hall, and we'll go check out the garden. Which, again, I didn't get to, show it all on the build, but it was just taking too long. I really don't want to make it a 3-part video. So yeah, so this is a nice little courtyard. They have loads of like different pots and herbs and things. Normally, when you come out of that door there's actually 2 doors they've taken from St Giles Street, I believe it is, just to show like the kind of Edwardian Jordan doors, that kind of thing. Again, I couldn't put it in because these are half walls, and it would not let me place them. So is what it is. So we swing around here. So again, so this is a nice garden here. And we come up this kind of like slope thing. Nice little picnic bench there. So the church here. So these buildings surrounding this building I've made are actually debug buildings. So I didn't build them. They're not playable. They're just there just to kind of give it that kind of courtyardy type feel. And obviously, luckily, there was a church which I kind of scaled down and put in with another building to make it look a bit more like St Mary's Church, which is what the steps back onto. There's like a little walkway there, and it takes you to the pub and that kind of thing, and up towards St Mary's Church. You can't actually enter through this way. It is a locked thing, but I'm guaranteed a sim will probably come through this way at some point. We all know the sims can do, yeah. So we swing around. So that's the church I was talking about. So that's St Mary's that backs on to Stranger's Hall. So again, that is just debug item. It's not, you can't play in it at all. I didn't build it, it's just there. And so we've got the little shed here, which backs on to the garden for the little, the people that maintain the garden, that kind of thing. And I've included the tomb there. Again, if you ever go visit this build, I'm sure if you ask them, they'll explain. There isn't actually a tomb there, but there is a reason why it's there. Just go check out the history of the building. It is a really, really nice building. I love it. It is one of my favourite places in Norwich to go visit. And lucky for this time, I actually meant to go see it in the summertime. And this is then the lovely knot garden. So again, I couldn't create the actual knot garden. Tried my best. I came up with my own kind of little idea, I guess you could say. And the llamas, obviously they don't have llama topiaries. I just thought it's funny, so I just had to. I decided to include llama topiaries. I mean, why not? Have a little bit of fun with a build at the same time as trying to recreate something. But yeah, so I hope you like it. I hope this actually makes you maybe want to, go visit the build go actually visit the building as well, because like I said, it is a beautiful building. Has a lot of history. It's had a lot of people living there, so it's all been changed over the years and that kind of thing. But yeah, hope you like it. Hope you like playing with it. Let me know, and I will see you in the next video. I'm already working on another build, which someone has asked me to do. That one will probably be more for next year, because with all the issues of all these platforms and stairs, I think I need a break. I think I'm going to do a few silly builds from now. But yeah, I'll see you in the next one, and have a lovely day. Bye bye.